Hello everyone, and welcome back to Lady of the Month. Now, normally at this point I'd be introducing our list of nominees, all queer auteurs, but due to yet another tie on our Patreon voting system, come join me to break it! Yeah, we had another tie, as I said, so rather than break it by random.org, I broke it based on which one would require me to do less research. I can't watch Jodie Foster's entire filmography in 2 weeks, guys. I can't. So, by default, our winners are the Wachowskis. Look, I'm trying, okay? Okay. But really? Really, Karen? I'm a little dark and angsty. Oh, side note, go see The Incredibles 2. It's incredible. Don't see it, though, if you have photosensitive epilepsy, because I thought I was going to have a seizure, and I'm not photosensitive epileptic. But yeah, great movie, great short at the beginning. Bow, loved it. Alright, so, the Wachowskis.
The Wachowskis, formerly known as Larry and Andy, now Lana and Lily, are probably the most famous transgender filmmakers ever. This is in part because their careers began before either of them had transitioned, but they became household names with the release of The Matrix back in 1999, and have been working in speculative fiction cinema ever since.
And love them or hate them for it, their films have a distinct style. Now, far be it from me to assign intent of an auteur that I don't know personally, but it feels to me as if the Wachowskis expressed something about their identity through their films.
For a quick review, that's Bound, the Matrix franchise, V for Vendetta as screenwriters and producers only, Speed Racer, the 1849, 2144, and 2321 sections of Cloud Atlas, Jupiter Ascending, and Sense8.
Now, all of these narratives have shades of the traditional hero's journey as popularized by Joseph Campbell, but it's a specific kind of hero's journey that has to do with repressed identity.
Wachowski protagonists, more often than not, begin their narrative by learning that there is something special about them, something that has been kept hidden from them. And once they make that discovery, they are confronted almost immediately by opponents who try to suppress that true identity and stop our heroes from fulfilling their destiny, whether that is to rule the earth, or to stop the machines, or to race cars. Varied filmography.
And again, I might be reading into this way too much, but it seems pretty telling to me that the first big original venture that they did after Lana transitioned was basically The Matrix, but with a girl.
Lana completed her transition back in 2008, with Lily coming out almost 8 years later in 2016, about a year after Jupiter Ascending's release. And since then, the only major project that they've worked on is the Netflix series Sense8, the story of 8 people around the world connected by a mysterious mental link.
Sense8 has been praised not only for its stellar production values and original storytelling, but for its representation of diverse people and of queer people especially. One of the more prominent examples is the casting of an actual transgender actress, Jamie Clayton, to play a transgender character at a point when, Eddie Redmayne and Jeffrey Tambor were getting praised for doing the same thing.
Sense8 had a bit of a troubled production history. The viewership was small but loyal, and considering how many locations it was shooting in, the costs of that ended up getting them cancelled. They were able to get a finale movie after the abrupt cancellation thanks to a fan outcry similar to the one that was raised by the Brooklyn Nine-Nine fandom earlier this year.
Now, normally I would give my thoughts on their filmography as a whole, but they're such individual filmmakers, I feel that they need to be watched and judged on their merits as according to your tastes. I will say that the ones I watch the most are V for Vendetta and Jupiter Ascending. I'm not even sorry.
Even if I don't like all their films, I admire them for their ability to inject everything they love into their films, regardless of how well it gels overall. And yes, to a degree, I think that they benefited from the privilege that they initially held from being introduced to the world as cisgender men, but that doesn't invalidate their identities now, nor the importance of what they represent in the filmmaking community and for future generations of queer and transgender filmmakers.
Lily took a break after the first season of Sense8 and has not returned since. Lana has gone similarly quiet since the series finale. And after Jupiter Ascending imploded at the box office, they seem to have this sense that they've run out Hollywood's goodwill, which I hope is not the case.
because they are a pair of wonderfully imaginative and interesting auteurs who clearly love the art of filmmaking, and it would be a shame for us never to get anything else from them.
So, congratulations, Ladies of the Month, and I hope that we will see more from you at some point. I'd really love that.
Merci beaucoup for watching, everyone. If you like what I do, please be sure to like, leave comments, and share this video, and to subscribe to help my channel reach a wider audience, as well as following me on Facebook and Twitter.
Next week, we're talking about a Disney lady. And if you want to help me pick which one, please come join my Patreon. You can also get request privileges, cameo opportunities, talk to me. It's great. Links are in the description. I will see you soon. A bientôt!